Jesus da Pena, the medical doctor working in Grand Manan Island.
I'm Jim Dowell, and I've been a patient of Dr. DePina for a little over a year. I think about him stopping me in the hall to check my heart, and he says, "It's working good, it's going boom, boom, boom," and he does that every time.
I went from Spain, I went to the States for 7 years. After that, to move to Canada. Spent 2 years in Freyton. When I get my license to work in Canada, I started working in Blast Harbor. Blast Harbor, I worked there for 10 months. After I moved to Grand Manan. Okay, Grand Manan, plan to stay 1 year. I met my future wife in Grand Manan. I get married, and from then on, I think it's 36 years in September this year.
My name is Debbie Charters, and I am Dr. DePina's secretary. I've worked for him now 18 years this summer. What impresses me most about him is the actual kindness that he has towards his patients.
Yeah, I know everybody here. When you see anybody, okay, I was in New York, see someone, I never met that man or the woman, never met that person before. Didn't mean anything. Here, you know everybody. You know the families. You know, it's a drama, my goodness. It's a really hard.
He did a nice little job of sewing up my little boy one time when he cut his wrist wide open, quite by accident, mind you. And he was away that day. He never goes away for more than a day because there's nobody else here. And he and his son, Desmond, they were playmates. They played together. And Desmond was absolutely horrified that his father wasn't here to stitch him up.
You see, it's harder to practice a small place than a bigger place because you say, oh, you see only one car accident a month. Let's go to say, the other see every day. Yeah, but the hardest one is for the one to see once a month. Anytime, could be anything. I mean, all the doctors, when they replaced me, when going big case, and they all said, you see the same kind of patient in St. John? Naturally. No difference. When I come here, we didn't have any ambulance. We had to call somebody with a station wagon, get in the list. We bring the patients to the hospital. Now it's completely different. We see all kinds of blood tests 3 times a week. In emergency, you can get a report the same day. I can get a report from the cardio anytime I want. The X-rays is all digitalized. If the X-rays you do now here, I get the report right away if I want it. That's a big change. You are in St. John, you live any place you live. It might take you half hour, 15 minutes to the hospital. I can put you 1 hour. That's not bad either. Still, it's now very hard. The 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 7/24. It still is. Now the nurses, they can do more now. Okay, before they go back in Florida, not so many now.
I think there may be a sense that that the place is his, but obviously it isn't. Of course it's not. But when you have that long an attachment to a place, it is a matter of having to let go. And I'm assuming that that's not so easy. He loves his work. He loves his work, and it is his life.
You can imagine here. What you do if I don't have anything to do? It's too much, but I don't have too much or nothing, You don't have choice in between. I want something in the middle. But it's too much work or no work at all. I mean, I don't know what to do. You look for money, it makes sense. I mean, where's the money? The biggest place, the more money. There's no question about that, but I don't know. It was to be 1 year, but I don't regret. I'm very, very satisfied, The ways now, the way I go to the place is much, much, much better than when I came. It's a big difference. It's a big improvement in the quality of medical care. It's a big, big difference. This big place, you don't know anything.